It is kind of a shame that the answer is going to be DLC.
I agree.
It really should have been part of the main package. And it sounds like it was going to be, but then, Sega decided, we want you to make it DLC because it will stretch out the game's lifetime, whatever the hell that means.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Atlas is pretty bad about DLC. Or at least bad about its cost. They're usually so expensive.
Yeah, watch it be like $50 or something for the answer.
$50 New Zealand or Canadian dollars? Yeah, I think it is.
Either or, I think it's going to be 50. It's going to be 50 somewhere.
It's already apparently been inundated with negative reviews on Steam. The expansion pass by a lot of...
Oh, yes.
Because there's a thing...
is it being basically review bombed?
Yeah, it's being review bombed because currently it's just music and outfits, and everyone thinks those are garbage.
Yeah, you know what that really comes off more as? You remember the days of pre-ordering? I don't know if that's still a thing, but basically it's like a pre-order where you're buying something now with the promise you'll get something good.
Expansion passes are basically pre-ordering DLC.
Yeah, which is disgusting, frankly.
How
did we get to this point?
I never got the expansion passes for Smash. I only ever bought specific fighters I wanted. But in the end, am I still going to buy the answer when it comes out? Well, yes. Because what else am I going to do? I can't pirate it.
Exactly.
Well, I could pirate it, but this is the console version. I don't know, there's a certain degree of... I get being morally opposed to it, but at the same time, you're going to buy it. What else are you going to do?
Yeah,
the most we can do really is give them bad press. Especially Sega, because I'm pretty sure half of this is Sega. Half of it is Atlas, but Atlas has been owned by separate companies for so long that it's hard to tell whether it's the parent companies being involved or not. In the end, if I had to choose between the shit that EA and 2K and Ubisoft do, and the shit that Sega and Atlas are doing, I'll stick with Sega and Atlas. If I had a real choice, I'd go neither, but there is...
Well, again, that'd be in an ideal world, yeah.
As I've said before, there is no real choice in capitalism. You can't choose not to buy something if your only choice is what they provide you.
Yeah, that's a really great, criticism of capitalism, because the whole thing is, wow, look at all these different choices. You have, this version of a thing, that version of a thing. Ultimately, you don't get really any choice. It's just the illusion.
It was mostly in the context of the supermarkets, as Tanaka was going on about, would you buy the ugly-looking fruit or the nice-looking fruit? And, well, the real choice is whatever they sell you. You don't get a choice of fruit.
Exactly. Your only choices are what they give you for your choices. And sometimes that can just literally be only one option.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And you're just going to have to deal with it, if that's the only thing. Welcome to Two Choice Play, where we yell at capitalism, because capitalism sucks. It needs to fluffing die already or something. Oh my gosh.
Us toys, the products of capitalism, criticize capitalism.
Well, who better to criticize capitalism than the products of it?
Aren't we all, though?
We gotta work together. Remember, we gotta rise up together. We gotta dismantle the oppressive establishment of the oppressors. Gotta overthrow the bourgeoisie and take them out.
Yes, the bourgeois.
Which sounds like a cereal. What? New Borgios.
Borgios.
You can taste the exploitation in every mouthful.
How unpleasant.
That does sound really unpleasant.
90% sugar.
Yeah, it'd be 90% sugar, 10% additives. There's no realness here. I mean, do you expect real in capitalism? Nah, they give you the cheapest garbage they can possibly shovel down your throat.
Good intro.
Thank you. I get very passionate about these things.
My tummy's grumbling. Can we go to Wild Duck? Yay! You're the best! I wonder what the daily burger is today.
We have like so much money, we could give you like all the wild duck burgers.
I love going out to eat.
Imagine if we went to Wild Duck, or anything like that, and you see a notification for, like, Marco's courage has increased, and you're like, what?
And then, you know, you just happen to be wandering by a wild duck burger, and then, you know, Maiko comes out like, oh yeah, I had I did the challenge, I did it. And then just collapses from food coma. It's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, because there was like 8 burgers in there.
Yeah, it was a lot.
We used to have so much fun together. Why would they get
It would, like-
divorced?
It would like destroy your arteries, your heart, everything. Everything would just fail from all that processed stuff. And calories. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that's evil. I mean, we wouldn't really know, would we?
We tried asking. You said it was a grown-up's problem. I don't want them to get a divorce. Mom and Dad must hate me.
Correct. Level up.
Oh,
Divorce is
dang.
stupid. I hate it.
Joram is just like, oh god, what am I doing? What do I do? Oh no.
You're responsible for this kid. And, you know, Joram is like, I wasn't prepared for this.
Sorry. I know it's awkward for you if I cry.
Was it Yakuza? I think it was Yakuza 7, where we had Ichiban also trying to deal with a kid that was abandoned by the parents or something, and he was like trying to be a big buddy with him.
Try not to.
I guess it is like just a protagonist thing, isn't it?
We don't want it to be. We're not a child carer, rearer, raiser,
Yeah.
raising them on a farm, a child farm.
That paints an image, we'll say.
Free roam children,
Free run children.
as opposed to battery children.
So are orphanages kind of like child farms? Because, I mean, you go there to adopt them and select one if you want. I guess it's
Only
kinda
if
like the
they're
same
the
thing.
ones making them orphans.
Oh. Maybe there's like some
Are
dark
they?
secret with some of these. You find out like an orphanage keeps in business by offing the children's parents and being like, uh-oh, looks like you have nowhere to go. Guess you'll have to stay with us.
It's a
Don't
great
worry,
orphan
we'll take care of
conspiracy.
you. Oh my god. Yeah, really. You know, that would make a pretty good conspiracy plot for something.
Hey. Wow, what's got you in a knot tonight? Jeez.
Dang, Junpei. You couldn't be more passive-aggressive if you tried there. Oh my goodness, like, jeez. I'm gonna say cram a little bit more studying. Might as well take advantage of it. I don't think we're particularly too worried about Mutatsu because
Yeah, he's gonna
he
be
doesn't really
around.
compete with anyone much. Plus, I do want to get a head start because I think there's what, after these exams, there's yet another test? And I think that one requires
That's a
maximum
while off, but
academics.
even then, yeah.
Even then, it's nice just to get that little head start.
Yeah.
Buka, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus. She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer, and this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain? Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
Mm-hmm. I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
She can fill in her own notes.
Complete her notes? You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here, let me see those notes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess that works. Still not level 5 yet, though.
Well done. It looks wonderful.
No. We're probably, you know, it'd be really like mean if by the time we get to actual exams we were like 1 point short of getting it to the next level or something. That would have been so mean.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
I guess we've got the shrine if we're feeling really needy.
I'll make sure to get
That's a good
message
point.
on the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
This teacher and his obsession of the samurai. Oh! Sure.
Dang! Wow! Well, I wasn't expecting to raise that to level 5, but okay. We're popular now.
Sure,
Cool.
why not? I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take it too.
And that's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th. These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well. Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai? You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus. But they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
all right. I'll tell you everything. Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage? They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident, and the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes, Tartarus and the Dark Hour. According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus? Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized...
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased. Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind C's? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess? You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sanada-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join C's was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point!
I never had a choice either. It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, it's only those in the past who are to blame. And they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned. But now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier. See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle begins.
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people. The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
I'm used to being accosted by people, but recently I had an interesting encounter. It was a young man, not much older than you. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Thank you." I'm not proud of this or anything, but I couldn't care less what our customers think.
You say that, but I'm pretty sure you are pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
Don't you know who I am? I'm the president of a company that sells fake products. But then, he told me he quit his part-time job and was going to study to become a public prosecutor. He wants to punish businessmen like me for bending the rules. He said I was an example of a negative role model, even though I wasn't aware of it. Maybe I'm overreacting, but what if he does become a public prosecutor and puts me behind bars?
Doesn't happen, we've seen the sequels.
I suppose
Yep.
it means I wouldn't be able to give you my advice anymore.
What are you talking about, though?
I have no idea.
My shareholders ought to take a leaf out of that boy's book. Apparently, kids these days aren't as naive as we thought.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphanage. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me. Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the Dark Hour.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting? Huh. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
talk to you for a moment?
Just noticed the book in your shelf is called Very Pink.
Oh, I do see the Very Pink book. Wow.
Rainy
What else
Boy,
is there that's in
Very
there?
Pink.
There's Find My Way, Jelly Beans, Good Day, Love Life, Rogue Flow?
Rose Plow?
Rose Flow. There's like Fly.
Fly High? I think it's
And
an H, it's
something.
just the compression and the colour choices
H.
are throwing it off.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is not the best color choices for a readable spine of book there.
You're not meant to be reading it anyway, it's just background detail, but you know.
Senpai, this is unusual.
Well,
Please,
that's what they
come
thought,
in.
but I was going to pay attention to it. Just like you did, so.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
You narc.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you.
Can you knock on someone else for me?
I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception. It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex. That's why they're so hard on me. I don't like being at home. But here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose. So no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh,
Thank you. I'll see you later.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
Gosh, it's hot, even for July. Wow, can't believe we're already third years.
Hi Makoto.
Guess this will be the last
Yep.
time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Why are you everywhere, miss?
Again, it's the Makoto everywhere mechanic.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me.
Yes, anyway.
I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work. But I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Kari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy. And I hope this letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
I feel like some important things are happening. Anyway, let's mess around. It's Sunday.
Yep. It's Sunday. Yeah, there's like all this like deep like character drama going on. This seems important. Anyway,
Joram's got nothing on, unlike everyone else.
we need to continue with Maya so we can free up Sunday for another thing to do. It's such a nice day outside. It's summertime in July. Time to play games all day. I mean, to be fair, it's what I do, so I understand.
Don't dox yourself, Maya.
Yeah, I'd be careful with that.
Yeah, that happened.
That certainly was a thing.
But we dealt with it. We mocked him incessantly, and he stopped.
Yep.
Well,
And then the
no,
problem was fixed.
He stopped because he realized it was dumb. Eventually. It took 10 steps, but we did it.
Yeah, he finally understood that he should just have never done that in the first place.
Oh,
Wow.
beautiful.
That phrasing, though. That is certainly a thing, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, just a bit.
That's about right. Complaining is an important part of your day. That sounds like dangerously like Twitter culture. I'm gonna spend all day getting angry online.
To a random person online Only Muro.
That, yeah.
Oh,
It's like, oh, there you are. Here we you. Online with my online girlfriend. I mean, what? I mean, no. I mean, ignore the last bit. I'm going outside.
Yep. Joram just like does exactly that, and it's just like you heard nothing. Bye.
Stress won't go away unless you deal with the root of the issue. You can put it off, but it'll always come back.
Okay, can I just dismantle capitalism? That'll help.
Oh,
This place is
seriously.
more of a refuge than a club to me. Those kids
That would like solve all my problems, probably. By probably, yes.
Hey, there's a microphone over there. Bring it over, kid. I'll perform a live sutra reading. Don't underestimate me, kid. My reading of the Heart Sutra will change your life. But I guess you're right. This place is too small to recite it properly.
No, it's more like this is not the audience for it.
Yeah.
I've got a kid around their age, you know. My one and only son. He'll be 21 this year. He's a little older than you. He's alive, that is.
But him might get him done soon too.
Yeah. I feel like we're doing pretty good. And again, it seems like we're doing pretty good.
To leave the future of this country in the hands of these kids. I mean,
But I'm really hoping we're not
they
secretly
all end
behind.
up like me.
I will
Well, it ain't
be
like I got
sad.
high hopes for the future. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
To be fair, we do have like 4 we have not started yet because they're not unlocked yet.
Yeah, the sun being one of them.
Yeah, like
That we just barely unlocked. Kind of.
all 3 main girls in Sun and Star. Tsuru, Ruka, Yukari, Igus. Sun, Star. That's,
So there's 6 we've not
that's
touched
a lot
upon
to
yet.
deal with. We really don't
That
want
is,
anything else to be like getting in the way of them.
I think by the time we start unlocking them, we really need to have all of our links basically done or very close to being done, like level 9.
Yeah.
If we're not at that point, then we are truly,
I'm done talking
like,
now.
irreparably behind, I think, at that point.
Go home before it gets too late, alright? I'll see you next time.
If we can finish all the non-school links during the holidays, we might be okay. Because all our school links are like at least 7, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's why I've been wanting to hard focus them while there's no holidays, because the holidays we just fill it with the other stuff. So, yeah.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah.
How long has it been since we first met? Time passes so quickly. So tell me, how's life as a Persona user?
It's whatever.
Quite the whimsical character, aren't you? I remembered something else about the coming of the end. It all stems from something that took place many years ago. 10 years ago, if I remember correctly. Oh, didn't your parents pass away about 10 years ago? A persona is like a mirror, which means a persona user can never escape their true self. But no matter what, I won't leave you, because we're friends, right?
Are we? You come into my room at night, interrupt my sleep.
And it's just like, hey, friend.
Good night.
Did you know?
The end is coming.
have a good sleep. And it just disappears in it like that. This would be the day to farm for it. Because we don't have to go through like 20 minutes of cutscene every time. Only 2. Did you save before doing that, by the way?
Yeah, I did save.
Okay. It's always good to make sure.
Oh, god damn it.
Welcome back.
Why would you do this to us?
What's wrong? You all hungry or something?
That's how I feel. It's like,
really. You know, it's almost summer break.
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
Does anyone have any plans?
I wish I could go to the beach. Hot sand, cool breeze, babes in bikinis. Man, a break like that sure would be nice. Somewhere in the south, where the water is crystal clear. But starting tomorrow, we gotta get through our exams. Oh man, this sucks.
I'm sure you'll be fine. But it would be nice to go somewhere with beautiful beaches, like Okinawa.
Well, it's not Okinawa, but how about Yakushima?
Mr. Chairman, I didn't realize you were here.
I wasn't, I just arrived.
I happen to be in the area,
yeah.
so I thought I'd drop by and tell you my schedule for next week. Oh, Hirijo-kun, your father will be vacationing in Yakushima during the break.
He will?
You'll all have some time off after exams, right? Why don't you go and get a nice change of scenery?
Seriously? We're gonna go on a trip? Yes! Beaches and bikinis! Beaches and bikinis!
Sit down.
Beaches and
yeah.
bikinis? This guy.
Seriously, though, I'm with Yukari on this.
How about it, Hirijo-kun?
Well, my father is a busy man. I don't want to ruin his vacation.
Why so hesitant? No father would be upset with a daughter who came all that way to see him. You've all done a great job. You deserve to relax for a while. And we already know when the next operation will be, so I think it'll be fine.
I don't know.
Senpai, I'm begging ya!
All right. I guess everyone needs a break now and then. Let's do it.
The beach, huh? I should design a special training regimen.
Oh man, I can't wait!
Oh, I need to go buy a swimsuit.
Hey, don't worry. I got one you can borrow.
Nice try.
Are you going to swim too, Mr. Chairman?
I'm afraid I can't. I'll turn to dust if I'm exposed to sunlight.
Wait, seriously?
Don't be stupid.
Kirijo-senpai, wait up! I just wanted to say sorry about the other day. I might have gotten a little carried away.
Don't worry about it. In a way, it's only logical that we go to Yakushima. The chairman said that no one who was responsible for the accident survived, but there is one who did.
What? There is?
My father.
I had no idea.
We can try and do it again, but you know.
We'll just have to neum through everything real fast, just like, alright, fast forward now, zoop.
Right, so I know that they didn't give it, so let's
Give us the 3.
Damn it.
Ah!
God damn it.
Nah!
There we go, 3.
Perfect. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, it's not enough. Ooh.
It's not, but it does help a lot. There we go. Well, we may as well save it, because we got the good RNG.
And Junpei's like, yeah, I get to sexually harass random strangers.
Ugh.
Because let's be honest,
Grab him by the...
it's basically what he's implying.
Yeah,
It's
just
weird.
very unwanted attention.
Just weird, straight bullshit.
It really is. Like, I just don't understand. I'm intrigued by how this study session will go.
Oh, he's just banging everyone over.
Oh.
So he's not, maybe not joining? Oh no, he is.
Fine helping out with studying,
Oh.
but wouldn't it be easier to focus without the distraction?
Oh, you mean Junpei?
Studying with others grants benefits that can't be found alone.
Hey, so if we flunk the exams, are we really gonna have to stay behind? Tell me that's a joke.
It's no joke. As students, studying is our top priority. Failure will result in consequences.
Well, I'm not too worried about that. Not naming names here, but don't get in the way, Junpei.
What happened to not naming names? I guess if the fate of my trip depends on it, I don't really have a choice.
I mean, unless there's actually some kind of roundabout way they could let you fail the exam completely and you miss this story segment, it's not going to matter.
I'll show you. I'll prove just
Yeah.
how serious I am about Yakushima.
I guess random NPCs fail more. You just happen to get near the bottom of the class, but not completely.
What's the matter?
That would be hilarious if you could actually do the worst, though.
Just have Joram just be bad at
Well-
maths again.
An
Yep,
arithmetic
it's like, well, I don't really math good.
Do you remember the formula for calculating its sum? See, if you do this,
A beautiful formula. Really arithmeticals my fancy. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Kitsky, please. Gonna go shove you in a locker somewhere.
Yeah.
Wisecracks from Junpei are one thing. I didn't account for this.
Maybe he's trying to test our ability to concentrate? Yeah, I suppose that's not likely.
No, that's just the way he is.
Mikutsuki sounds one up in me. I've gotta think of a killer comeback.
I know.
Stop getting distracted.
Oh,
You
are they
need to
gonna have like a
concentrate on your studies.
pun off?
I was about to say.
She's right. Gotta focus. Let's keep at it.
Hey. Jeez.
No. It's like I said. It's it really escalates.
Yeah, we had no show. I
Yeah.
guess we got 2 3s. I think we'll stick with it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you struggling with memorization? Nothing beats repeating it until you know it by heart.
Now, game, don't screw us over because we didn't do a social link at that point instead. Thank you.
Oh, that would be mean.
Heart? Not bad, Kirijo-kun.
I was not making a pun. Go to your room.
Well, you know him.
That was not my intent with that statement.
Well, if you're pulling out of the race, then I win, hands down. Kirijo-senpai defeated.
But no.
This is giving me a headache.
Despite the diversions, I'd say that was productive. Keep it up so we can all go to Yakushima together.
Joram's like, ah, jeez, I'm going to my room. You can study it by yourselves. Yeah, Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Sweet. Yeah. Well, we got all of the. I have a feeling we have the right answers. So.
The dark days of testing are finally over! The sun is shining bright!
So, how'd you do?
You are not gonna believe this. I aced PE.
Well, that can't be that hard.
I
Well, that
am not
pretty much
surprised.
answers my question.
Whatever. A real man doesn't dwell in the past. I'm already thinking ahead to the blue skies of Yakushima.
Oh yeah, that's coming up soon, huh? Are you all ready to go? Me? Not really. Oh, sorry, I don't sound very enthusiastic, do I? Hey, how about we stop somewhere on the way back? I don't have practice today.
Sounds good. Where we going? If you need to buy a swimsuit, I'd be happy to help.
You will not.
Very funny. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna go grab my stuff from the locker room. Oh, I'll invite Fuka too.
Hey, I know I've been kind of a dick lately.
Kind of? Cough.
Try very.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Dude, trying to be serious here. Let's just put this whole thing behind us. Cool? Alright, let's get out of here.
Guess it's not a free day then.
Nope.
Beginning plotted.
Freedom at last!
Yep.
What should I do now?
We've got so much plotting going on.
You bounce back from things so quickly, Junpei-kun.
You know it. Oh, hey, Sonata-san's here. Don't see that every day.
Ikutsuki-san called me. I think he wants to talk about a new candidate.
Does that mean another person is going to join?
Maybe.
Fuka. What's wrong, Natsuki-chan?
Do you think you can stay after school with me for a mandatory study session? There's like no one. Oh, wait, are you about to head out for the day? Okay, then, never mind.
Wait! It's alright. I'll help you. Sorry. I'll see you all back at the dorm later.
I'm really surprised at how much she's changed.
Ah, friendship. How beautiful. Adolescence is such a wonderful thing. So full of vibrancy.
Mr. Chairman?
Oh, hello. I just stopped by to pick someone up. I might as well introduce you to him now.
Hello. Oh, Amada-kun, what are you doing here?
You know him?
He doesn't leave during the break because of his circumstances.
Oh, I heard about that. Something about your parents, right?
It used to only be me and my mom, but she got in an accident. So now it's just me. It happened 2 years ago.
Right now, one of his distant relatives is paying for his school expenses. That doesn't mean he should stay at the elementary school dorm all by himself, right? So I decided to move him to your dorm, just for the summer.
To our dorm? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Why, of course. He has the potential.
Then he's the new candidate?
That's right. But as you can see, he's still just an elementary school student, so it's only a possibility for now.
Are you Akihiko Sanada-senpai?
I hate you. What? Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
heard a lot about you. You've never lost a boxing match. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Run away, run away, run away, run away! I'm sensing backstory with this kid. I must evasive action. Presently though, I feel like we want to try and get social links going and done.
I do feel like we're a little bit behind, and we're going to become a lot more behind because of hacking the holidays.
The holidays and
we all saw
other
coming.
mechanics.
Yeah.
Good. The other day, a woman came to my office asking for a donation. Quite the looker, I might add. In fact, she was very much my type. But no matter how attractive she was, I was repulsed by her dedication to charity work. Of course not. I hate the very word.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah, I'm hardly surprised.
To give my hard-earned money to a bunch of freeloaders.
Because we all live in this world and we all need to work together.
Something, we live in a society.
To get where I am today. I wanted to get back at the ones who used to laugh at me.
You're just the epitome of conservative capitalist scumbag.
He really is. He is the poster, like, man of this.
That's what I always dreamed of, anyway. But, to tell you the truth, now I have too much money. Profits are booming. I'm so busy, I don't have time to spend a yen of it. Maybe I should train someone to take my place. I could teach them my business philosophy and management techniques. It'd be a carbon copy of me. It would
Please no.
probably cost me a fortune, but if it works, then it's easy living.
Again, Joram takes over the company and just sells all the assets immediately.
Yep.
How would you feel about being adopted? Only joking. People would get funny ideas if I took in a child as old as you.
Does he though?
No.
In his own way?
Well, let me put it this way. He cares about him as an asset. Like, a means to an end. You know, he cares about him in the way a conservative CEO does. Like, this is a useful pawn in my plan.
Good.
Yep,
Just-
that's, yep.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Oh my, oh no. You're better than this, hopefully.
No.
No, you're right, she's not better than this.
No. Joram's like, abort! My teacher has the hots for me.
Yeah, this is very much abort. Again, maybe it's just me, but I don't understand this trope of, like, in all these different, like, anime and stuff of, you know, the teacher-student love romance relationship. It's just like, no, please don't promote this. This is bad. Stop.
I don't know either. I think right? People sincerely get romantic feelings for their teachers, and what ends up happening is they end up creating media to satiate that feeling they have instead of
it's basically
reflecting on whether
indulging in the fantasy.
Yeah, whether instead of reflecting on how to not do that.
Yeah, it's still just no. Please do not be dating students. This is very bad.
Yeah, cares about you. Yeah, Joram, you know what's going on here, right?
Joram, walk away from the laptop. You're in danger. There you go. Yeah, that's my advice there. Just back the heck up and pretend this never happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joram's like, oh no, she doesn't know it's me. Oh no, what do I do? Oh no, it's the holidays. I can't tell her for ages. Ah.
Yeah. Wow. What a character arc moment for Joram, right? Absolutely dunks on, like, that one guy, the magician
from
guy.
Kenji. And now he's got to deal with the opposite direction from his own teacher.
Yep. Oh, the irony.
And he can't handle it because holidays. And also he's going overseas. Well, not overseas. He's going to Yakushima, like, tomorrow. So it's like, oh no, I'm going to have that hanging over my head the whole trip. Well, I suppose you've got connections. We can just go, hey, can you tell the director, whatever the hell, I don't know what the kid's deal is, that the teacher's got hots for me and it's scaring me? That would be the responsible thing to do. But, I
think they call him like a counselor, I believe. Like there's a school counselor.
He's not a counselor, he's like a director or something. I don't really know.
Yeah, he's like, they just address him as like Mr. Chairman and stuff.
Yeah, chairman, or I don't even know. You know, to be clear, if you want to write some kind of weird fantasy between yourself and a teacher, as long as it's, obviously fiction, whatever, who cares? But there is a sort of line when you start, like, making mainstream media, like a video game, where you've got to sort of back off a little bit.
I agree. There is a very fine line, I think.
I don't know. It's a wonky subject because how
it is.
How conservative people get online about like baby furs and things. Like, leave them alone.
Yeah.
But
yeah, exactly.
When you get to something like teacher-student relationships, that's more closer to a real dynamic that can exist, and it gets trickier. I think it's also an iffy thing for me personally because stuff like baby fur things gets kind of into queer content. This is just straight. This is just really straight stuff.
Yeah.
Although I suppose you could have a gay student-teacher relationship, but even this isn't one. That's the thing.
Exactly.
I don't know, I'm rambling. My point is that it's a iffy subject that I wish mainstream stuff did less of.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
Come on, academics.
We need all the academics. We need to feel those omega-3s. Come on.
Come on, can we do it?
Please, level 5.
Dang.
It's gonna be a lot.